Hey guys, today I would like to talk to you about the Hunter 125mm deep flow gutter system. As you can see, so far I've bought a gutter length, and it was a couple of months back. Yeah, and then it's Hunter 125mm gutter, 4 meter in black. Code is BR640, and you see the barcode. Yeah. So originally it's a 4 meter gutter length, but they cut it short about. So I think it's about 1 meter, maybe for easy transport and reduced cost also. And and so far I got like some fascia brackets. So I've got about 5 of them. Yeah. These are fascia brackets for the semi-elliptical 125 system for Hunter, and you can see, look closely, you see the writing on the side of the fascia bracket, and it says Hunter. I'll show you. Yeah, it says Hunter 125mm PVC, which is the material. It's got kite mark, and then it's made in UK, and the code is R610. Yeah. And then it's got the fixing holes. So it's got fixing slots on each side, and they're fully adjustable because of the way the holes are designed. And plus, it's got a hole in the middle for additional support. That means you can use 3 screws. Yeah. Also, hold it onto the fascia, and then that is why you got those slots, what you call it, on the sides, because you got a bit of movement also. And also like several years ago, like since 2017, I've also bought the running outlet with an 82mm spigot. So I'll show you. So I've got to unclip it from the gutter. Yeah. And then I'm going to show you this running outlet, what a running outlet is. So it's a fitting that connects from the gutter to the downpipe. Yeah. And then it's fixed on the onto the fascia. So it's got those fixing slots on each side. So it's got one on this side and the other one on the other side, and they are fully adjustable because the way the holes are designed. So you have a bit of a play around, meaning it's less stress. Also, even if one screw is not level or so, and the other one also, even with one screw is at the bottom, the other one at the top, you can still level it also, meaning you can still keep it level because of those screw holes. Yeah. So you have them on like running outlets, you have them on angles, you have them on union brackets and fascia brackets. So for the Hunter 125 semi-elliptical gutter system. So if I fix this onto the fascia also, or the wall, and if one screw isn't aligned than the other or not level, then you can fix it and make it straight without issues. So you can tighten it and loosen the screws because of the unique design of the screw holes. And as you look inside a running outlet, you also see the gutter markings inside, and also see the writing as well, and see the 2 lines. Also, you also see a bit of 2 lines at the outside of the fitting. You see the 2 lines. Yeah. It's to tell you where you fit the gutter onto, up to, also. So it's got, so the first line is 0 degrees Celsius, the the second line is 20 degrees Celsius. So that means when the gutter starts to heat up, it starts to expand, and then the gutter edge has to make sure, and then the gutter edge should not be just where the stopper is, it should be where the lines are. That's 0 degrees Celsius or 20 degrees Celsius or so. Yeah. And then also the guide marks this insert to here. So basically it's to insert your gutter to here also. So you have to make sure the gutter edge touches this line also. It has to make sure you don't go beyond that line to that stopper. So I'm going to show you. Yeah. This is going to be a bit fiddly. So when you try to clip the fitting onto the gutter on this Hunter 125 system, so bear with me. There we go. I've clicked it into place, and then you have to make sure that is like touching or it's close to the line. So that means you can allow for expansion and contraction also without any issues. Have to make sure when you install gutters onto fittings is that you have to make sure you have a bit of a gap, like a size of an average finger or so. So have to make sure it's this distance. So you have to have a bit of gap so to allow for expansion and contraction also. And then also what's unique about the gutter systems from Hunter is that it's got those unique profile ribs also that goes across. It's to improve the performance of the rainwater so it can flow efficiently also. So that is very unique about Hunter. So, and also in fittings, some fittings also have the lines that goes across, just like the gutters itself. So to like improve like flow quality also and the performance. Yeah. That is always unique about Hunter, yeah. So, and the code of the running outlet, you see the writing at the bottom on this side, on the left. Okay. It will be, yeah, it will say Hunter. I think it will say, yeah, I think it says Hunter. It says Hunter something. Okay, there it is. Hunter 125mm. That's the diameter of the gutter system. Yeah, there it is. There's the writing. 125mm PVC, and then you see the code. Product code is R682. So it's similar to R611, but the only difference is that the R611 has a 68mm spigot, meaning it's for the 68mm circular downpipe, whilst the R682, like this one I got here, is for the 82mm circular downpipe system. So you can tell the differences. So R611 has a 68mm spigot, and R682 has an 82mm spigot. They're both running outlets, but with just minor differences. Like, the only difference is with the two running outlets is the size of the spigot. So the R611 has a 68mm spigot, and R682 has an 82mm spigot. Hence that it says 82 after 82 on the product code number or reference. That's usually the like normal ones are R611s for the basic 68mm downpipe. But to avoid confusion, Hunter has introduced the R611 with 82mm spigot. That is why it's called, or that is why it referred as R682, because 82 means 82mm for the downpipe system, or because of the size for the downpipe, because you're using the running outlet with a 82mm spigot to connect from the semi-elliptical gutter system to the 82mm downpipe. So yeah, and also got a couple of the Hunter R720s. These are the 112.5 degree offset bends. As you can see, you see the writing on the socket, and it says Hunter. Code is R720, and materials PVC, and the diameter 82mm, and it has the kite mark and then the British standard, and then the origin made in UK. Yeah, but it doesn't say the angle of the fitting. It doesn't say 112.5 degrees, but the angle is 112.5 degrees, but it doesn't say that on the writing. So yeah, so this is bigger than the R20. So if I do a comparison, so this is an R20. Yeah, this is 68mm 112.5 degree offset bend. You see, it's made in UK, same material, PVC, and it has British standards, but it doesn't show the kite mark. It hasn't got a kite mark on this one, but this one has a kite mark. Yeah, see the differences. So this one is a 68mm, and the other one is an 82mm. So 68mm for the 68mm downpipe. This is for the 68mm downpipe, and this one is for the 82mm downpipe. Yeah, see the differences. So you've got little brother, big brother. Yeah, and also got the straight coupler or connector, which is to connect two lengths of 82mm downpipe together. And then you see the writing on the socket, and then it says Hunter, and the code is R717. The material's PVC, and diameter is 82mm because of the size, what you call it, which is bigger than the 68mm, about 14mm larger. Yeah, and made in UK. It's got a kite mark symbol. Yeah, and the inside, that's the inside, what it looks like. And also it's got the insertion depths. So you've got one there, and also you've got another one there. I think that second one right there, the other one in there, I think it's for your running outlet. I think this could fit onto the running outlet, or you can use this as an outlet adapter. Also, you can push it up onto the running outlet and you convert it into an outlet adapter also. Yeah. Or if you've got a flat roof drainage, like for instance Hunter RV491, and you wanted to a straight 82mm downpipe, which is the code R700, then you can use the R717, so you can push it up onto the RV491 spigot, and then you connect the R700 downpipe. also, but you have to use the R717 or the S604. Like the S604 is an 82mm coupler, so the difference is that it's got a wing seal on one side or one end and solvent weld on the other end. But this one's got a socket on one end, spigot on the other end. And what's unique about the spigot on the R717 is that it's got some sort of like a sleeve. I think it's to hide cut edges, also edges that are not square cut or even. So the spigot can slot into the 82mm downpipe, and the sleeve can cover the edges that are not square cut also. So that is very unique about the R717. And you can put this onto the running outlet. So if you push it up on there, as you can see, it holds it into place. And then you can put the R700, which is a 4m 82mm downpipe. Also, yeah, if you want to go straight down. So if you want to go straight down, you can either use the 82mm downpipe, like fit it directly onto the spigot of the R682, or you can put the R717 and then you can put the R700 if you wanted to hide edges that are not square cut or so. Yeah, it holds it into place perfectly without issues. And as you can see, because the insertion right there, it touches the spigot of the running outlet. The spigot that slots into the downpipe, it can also slot into the R717, and it holds it very tightly also. But it's still going to be more money, so I think most customers usually prefer putting like a downpipe directly onto the spigot, and if you want to go straight down or so, or if you have a bit of a fascia that is deep or so. Because the only issue with putting the pipe directly onto the spigot of the R682 is that you still see edges that are not square cut or not even or so. So that is why there is two ways to make a straighter downpipe. If you want to have a straight downpipe on the Hunter 125 semi-elliptical system by using 82mm also, is that you can either use just an 82mm downpipe, R700, which is the code, or you can put the R717 if you wanted to hide edges that are not square cut and have a neat finish. You can put R717 straight coupler, so you can I think this can hold it into place on the outlet, and then you can put the R700 afterwards, meaning you can, the R700 pipe can slot into the spigot. That means it can hide edges that are not square cut. Yeah, as you can see. Also, and if you wanted to have the downpipe go into the wall, is you can put the R720 directly onto the running outlet. I'll show you. Yeah, it can be a bit too loose. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit too loose because sometimes it's gonna fall off. So sometimes you have to hold it in place or so, and sometimes you may need to use solvent cement to solvent weld the R720 onto the running outlet, although it's not recommended, but sometimes you have to because it's to stop it from like falling off or so. See, that can slot onto the running outlet. The running outlet spigot can slot into the R720 as well, and and it holds it into place perfect. And same in like in the R717, in the R720 you also got like an insertion, another insertion right here, and it's for this bigger also end also that can hold it into place. Whereas the first, the insertion in the socket, that can touch right there, so it can hold it into place properly also without issues, but it's still going to be loose, so you may have to be careful. And also you can put another R720 to make a little swan neck or offset from the fascia. And if you have an offset that is a bit long, then you need a bit of R700 downpipe, 82mm. So you need a bit of pipe for that if it's that distance. If it's very short, then you can put R720s together. Yeah, they can fit together firmly without having to be dislodged. Yeah, if you have a very short offset, so very short offset, you can join to two R720s together. If it's a longer offset, then you need a bit of pipe. Yeah, you need a bit of pipe between the R720s, and then you can make them longer offset also. And then this can fit onto the running outlet. But if you have a fascia that is slightly deep, then you can put the R700 pipe between the running outlet and the R720 also. So you can put a bit of R700 between also. Something like that. And also I got some 82mm pipe brackets. I've got about 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, if we look closely onto the bracket, you can see the writing. It says Hunter, and the code is S612, and materials PVC, and the diameter is 82mm for the 82mm downpipe or 82mm soil system. And it's got kite marking in the British standard and made in UK. Yeah, so at least got 3 of those, but I don't have the actual downpipe yet, the length yet, so we have to get in the future also to build up the collection also. And what is unique about the offset bends, the R720s, is that you got a bit of a space under the socket, and this can, and for additional support, you can actually support them with bracket. You can support them with pipe brackets, and that can hold it perfect